Hello guys and welcome to DC East Universe, your one-stop shop for all news related to DC. Today in this podcast, we are going to discuss and react and give our reaction to the episode 8 of Peacemaker season 1. Oh my goodness. But before that, I would just like to welcome the co-founder of this channel and my dearest brother, Shovik Shaha, the other side, and me joining with him, Shrirup Shaha, to do this podcast today. And I would just like to tell the viewers that this video will contain spoilers. So if you have not seen the episode 8, please don't watch this video because there is another level of spoilers which is coming to this video. So yeah, before watching this video, you can go if you have not watched the episode yet. But before that, like the channel, also subscribe the channel, share this video and spread positivity as you guys do for all the videos. And also don't forget to comment in the video that what else and what fun we can do together. So yeah, without any further ado, I would just like Chovik to speak up, and how is he and what do you think about this series or this episode especially?
Yeah, so thank you, Shiru, for introducing me in such a cool manner as always. And finally, we are at the end of Peacemaker's journey. That is season 1's grand finale, episode 8. And now I just want to tell you one thing, and that is, oh man, we are just doing the watch along together. And after the episode was actually 44 minutes long, but it actually took us more than 2 hours to watch the full episode. The amount of suspense, the scenes, the twist they have given in the episode, the number of suspenses and new cameos and everything out there is just unbearable and unbelievable. We have watched the episode again after some time. The few scenes gone on loop, on repeat also. So yeah, finally we are doing the podcast because we think that now it is a perfect time to do the podcast before the world came to know about the truth. And the thing is that, man, what will I say? This is the biggest thing DC has ever produced in their history, in the history of DCEU, in the history of, television, and in the history of HBO Max, definitely. Because this is the greatest show ever in HBO Max, hands down. Anything can't be said about that, and no one can challenge that also. And one of the biggest thing is now the Marvel's fans are also quite blown away after this episode and this series, and the world never expected what was there actually, because DC was the sleeping giant here, and now they are just suddenly they are awake, and now the giant is standing in front of us, and we can't just express our joy how to react to such a gigantic giant standing in front of us, of a comic book juggernaut. So I would just want to say one thing. Yeah, man, I just can't hold my suspense for the episode. That is, yeah, Justice League was there, man. Justice League was there. What will I say? Oh my, man, that Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, Henry Cavill Superman. That was the biggest thing. There was so much rumor. The fan was not happy why they never shown Henry Cavill, why they never gave us the Man of Steel 2, why they or just show Henry Cavill up to his neck in Shazam movie. And now, man, Henry Cavill is here, and Gal Gadot is here as Wonder Woman, and Jason Momoa is here as Aquaman in his suit, Aquaman suit, after the suit which he got after the movie Justice League. And then Ezra Miller is here with the same suit with which he wears in the Zack Snyder League and Justice League, both the movies. And that means that it is still the same timeline where Peacemaker lives, and it is not the post of Flash movie timeline, because we know that in the Flash movie there will be a new suit, and that suit is not the suit which we saw today in the series. So now I just want to say one thing, that man, that scene was everything for me. The series was on a different note. The action, the stuff that was going on, the fight between the team and the butterflies, that was insane. The way there was gore, blood everywhere. The Peacemaker Adebayo, there was funny scenes also. We laugh out our heart out in few scenes with Adebayo and with John Economos. But then we have also the scene with Vigilante being shot and Emilia Hardcore being shot. That was very emotional scene. But there was also some scenes of Butterfly trying to convince James Gunn, and it's not James Gunn, sorry, John Cena to help them so that they can come back and they can do their stuff together to save the world. But John Cena chooses otherwise and actually then go and he moved out and killed the cow. That is actually the giant caterpillar interstellar being. This is also been confirmed that they are actually from other planet. The planet from which they have come is now destroyed. Like, it's like a story like a in the Krypton story. So there is some spin-off Easter eggs also there, and there was a huge mention of Green Arrow, which was fantastic for me, according to me, because I think the Green Arrow is actually present in DCU. That's a very good idea, and I'm just can't wait. I'm dying to see him man in DCU because we have seen that on Arrowverse, but in DCU we have never seen who the actor who is playing Green Arrow and who actually is coming to play Green Arrow. But one of the few things where I missed out in this episode was that when the episode ends, it ends with a perfect still shot of Lee Peacemaker and his dad August Smith sitting there. But I just want a little bit twist in the tail because they have already renewed the series for not episode for season 2. But there was also twist when Justice League came to save Peacemaker. There was no Cyborg and no Batman. I don't know where Cyborg is, and I don't know why Batman didn't turn out because Amanda Waller has sent the Justice League to help Peacemaker as she is being requested by her daughter Adebayo. But as we know that from the Suicide Squad movie, that Amanda Waller is actually have a good relationship or have a communication with Batman only. So that is for sure that Batman have sent the Justice League to help them. But that means that Batman is somehow involved in some other stuff, maybe with Deathstroke or maybe with the Joker or maybe with other thing. That is the reason he is not coming here. And I just can't wait for the whole Justice League to come out again in any other DCU series and again for the season 2 maybe. So on in all, this episode was perfect as an ending. The last episode I told that I was not fully satisfied, but today I was over satisfied and I have been eaten a whole lot because the way James Gunn has portrayed that he has just blown the roof top, because we always talk about that kind of series, superhero series, where one of the other characters make their cameo appearance, and that sets the part for the other series and other spin-offs. But this time they have just brought the whole Justice League series to the DCU, and that is huge, man. And watching Peacemaker doing that stuff and telling that stuff to Aquaman with that audacity, go fuck a fish, motherfucker. That was fantastic. Sorry for that language, by the way. But yeah, man, I just can't express my joy after watching the series. So my rating for this episode will be definitely a 10 on 10, and for the series on a whole, after the 8 episode season 1 rating will be 9.5 out of 10 or 9.7 out of 10 because of the Justice League appearance. And but though there was a 0.3 point less because of one reason, because I miss Batman. Definitely, he's my favorite character, and I definitely miss him. So yeah, no hard feelings. We will definitely get a Batman shot very soon. We will get Ben Affleck's Batman in Flash, and then we will get to know why he was not appearing in the Peacemaker series. So yeah. So completely hooked up with DCU. The DC is finally back, baby, and they are doing what it is need to be done. The sleeping giants are awake. So without further ado, I would now like Siruk to share his thoughts and give us his inputs and his ratings, and then we will end this podcast with our theory, what we should expect from season 2.
Yeah. I absolutely agree with you, Shovik, in this part. Because first of all, I just want to say one thing about the thing which you said at last of your speech. That is you miss Batman, and I can really understand the feeling that how you are going through right now. But not to mention, there was Henry Cavill, and I am really happy. And I would just like to give the best rating possible, but not now. Before that, I would just like to say some details about the episode.
Yeah, I will just now interfere for 1 minute, man. Though I am a Batman fan, and I know that Batman has got a cameo also in the Suicide Squad movie where Superman was missing. And we also know that Batman has also other cameos in Justice League and several other stuff also, and he's also having a cameo in Flash movie. But I just feel bad for you because not for you, but also for Superman fans. Because man, look, we know that that is Henry Cavill. That was perfectly shown in the darkness, and we have recognized him from that scene. But look at that thing. In the Shazam movie, they have shot the scene of Henry Cavill Superman until his neck, up to his neck, and in this shot, they have not given us a single shot or a close-up shot to Superman. So that's something where this is actually playing with the emotions of the fans because they are supposedly actually building something huge for us when we will see that the full team on the giant screen and we will just go out mad and screaming in the theater. That's the thing they are actually giving us the scenes, but not these are the build-ups. They are not giving us the full scenes. They are just giving us the build-ups so that we can explore it when the final scene of the team assembling together, us united moment for the fans will be there from the Justice League.
Yes, yes, absolutely. But as you said, yeah, I am happy. I am happy. Okay, I know they have not directly shown it, and why would they show it? Superman is not, anyone who is to show. He has some attitude, and I guess the directors also knew that Superman and Batman has the craziest fan craze around the world, fans around the world, and that is why they skipped the part. But I believe, in the season two, I hope they will come and we will get to see Henry Cavill as well as Ben Affleck in the next, season of Peacemaker. So yeah, yeah, I absolutely agree on the fact that you said they have not shown Superman, but at least I am happy because a glimpse of him is shown and it is clearly visible that it is Henry Cavill. I am really happy about that. But I guess the directors knew that we have the biggest fan base of Superman also as well as Batman because they have skipped both of their paths and they have only shown Aquaman and Ezra Miller. I would also like to see Wonder Woman's character in this series in season 2. I hope they come as Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck, as well as Diana, which is Gal Gadot. So yeah, coming to the episode this time and in this video, oh man, for the first time I'm going to say it that I feel that this episode is literally better than the Superman and Lois all the episodes up till now. I can say it finally because because it is mind bending. It has so many spot on points that you can collect and you can know that what is going to come in season 2, and everybody literally everybody will be excited for the season 2 after this episode. So yeah, again guys, I'm telling you, if you have not watched it, go again, watch it, and also do not forget to like this video and also subscribe the channel. But man, coming to the episode, man, oh, first of all, they continued the story that I like very much, but few of the parts in the beginning, I felt like they were little hurrying it, but I don't know, man. They had to, cause such a surprise was waiting for it. But although they hurried the first part, but I guess they brought the Justice League a little late because as we should see in the beginning of the episode that Adebayo asked her mother Amanda Waller to bring the Justice League and help them as Mern has died. So yeah, we get to see the Justice League came, but we also did not get the fact that how did they come and did Amanda Waller call them or did Batman say them or where is Batman? So these were the facts which were missing in this episode. But but here comes the most important point. We all know James Gunn has something in his mind for season 2, and we can obviously see it in this episode how he cut those scenes, some of those scenes from this series, from this episode, and we will see what will happen. I guess there is something. Before that, I would just like to give my ratings because this will fall under the theory part which we have. But yeah, so before that, I would just like to give my rating, and this for this episode, I will give it 100 out of 10 because oh my god, what an episode! Such good action scenes, by Peacemaker, by Harcourt. Oh my god, such and not forget to mention the shield of Peacemaker has been shown for the first time, and he is literally using it so nicely, and it's looking such cool in those scenes. Also, I must mention and appreciate Adebayo for doing such a great action sequence in the end. And also, I feel a little pity for Economus in the end, as he got his leg fucked up. Oh, I'm sorry, not to mention that word. Okay, so coming to my rating for this video. Oh, sorry, not this video. For this episode is 100 out of 10, as I said, and I'm looking forward to season 2 for this. Now, I would just like Shovik to, go into the segment of our theories,
Yeah,
and I would just like to
bro,
tell him, yeah.
give your review for the full series on a whole, because the series is over
Yeah,
now.
obviously. I would love to give it. From the first, the story has been incredible, and a few of the facts about Peacemaker's earlier life also gave much impact on this series. Also, the fact that we got to know each and every character very nicely in the beginning of the series made us quite clear that how they are dealing with their normal life, also how they are dealing with the butterfly situation there. And coming to the butterflies are dependent wholly. We got to see that the butterflies are wholly dependent on a cow, which was not actually a cow, but it was a caterpillar, a big, huge size caterpillar. And we get to know that they came from another planet and they are living here. But at the end, we get to see the butterflies and also as well as the cow die, because they had to do it because there are some regulations in our earth, right? And that is what is represented by this series. And also, one of the important points that is there is that when Peacemaker, in this episode, I'm talking about episode 8 specifically, when Peacemaker said to Eagly to deliver the helmet of his suit in the farm, the yard area, the courtyard, and Eagle did not did it. So it was quite reflecting that it was not quite reflecting that what happened there. As a result, I felt a little I don't know about Shobik, but I felt a little off balance about there. And else all the things was great, and we get to know that what are the threats are like in this DCU um, category. So yeah, that was my review for the series of Peacemaker, and now I would like Shobik to do the honors for the theory part.
Yeah, so I just want to mention two more theories today before ending the podcast, and the theories we have will be: number one theory is that I just want to mention there was a scene where the cow was actually named cow because it was producing the milk on which the butterflies were thriving. So that is the reason they are calling it a cow, because we know that we also got the mother milk or mother dairy from the cow. So that is the reason the giant caterpillar was called the cow. And now to the rumor or maybe the theory part, I would like to say that I can assume that Henry Cavill's Superman is back, and Aquaman, Flash and Wonder Woman is back. But I can assume that in the Flash movie, as it is rumored Batman, Ben Affleck's Batman is going to die actually. But if that is true, then why the hell is Cyborg not present here? Because that is the reason, because Cyborg is not dead. So why Cyborg is not present here? So I think for somehow and not Cyborg and Batman is actually officially in some other project or maybe in some other place fighting something different. So that is the reason they have sent the other part of the league to face this issue because Amanda Waller has requested Batman to send help to save his daughter, save her daughter Adebayo. So that is the rumor, I think, theory, I think that is very apt for this situation because we know that Batman is there present and the Flashpoint movie has not even happened till now. Ben Affleck's Batman is there and Cyborg is also there. So why the hell they are not here? Because there is something very dark going now in the world, in the other part of the world where they are actually involved. And maybe it may be involving Deathstroke, or it may involve other characters also. Maybe the legions of Dooms are actually coming together, or maybe it's Black Adam who has actually come to Earth, and now we know that the next movie in the
Maybe we can
lineup
also
is
see Peacemaker in one of the Justice League movies, not the Justice League movies, but one of those movies related to those kinds of dangers which Batman and Cyborg is facing right now.
yeah. And the main thing I just want to say that it may be like that. You can see in Black Adam is the next movie in DCU, so it will be coming in 2022 July 29th itself. So maybe that timeline is same when the scene with Peacemaker and Justice League facing off each other or Justice League coming to save Peacemaker happening in the same place on Earth at the same time in America. At the same moment at Egypt maybe Batman and Cyborg is actually trying to stop the Black Adam from destroying the Earth with the help of JSA. That is Atom Smasher, Dr. Fate and that Cyclone. So and Doctor and Hawkman also. So that are the kinds of theory they are trying out now. There is endless possibilities and endless reasonings why Batman was also not there. And there is also another theory which I just want to point out. If you have noticed very carefully in the Birds of Prey movie, when Harley Quinn was there, when Harley Quinn did everything, they destroyed the Black Mask and everything and made team up with the other hunters and with Black Canary. At the same time, at the same point in Gotham, Batman was not present. And at the end of that movie, there was a post-credit scene where Batman's voice was heard, and Batman said, "Yeah, Harley, I was out of the town for some time." So it can be the same point where actually Batman is actually out of the town for something or some reason, and it is the same time when this Peacemaker series is actually happening in DCU. So that is my theory. And the last theory which I have is that involves one of the biggest theory till now, which I believe will be coming true. And that theory is that we will see Black Adam, Shazam, Peacemaker, and everyone with the Justice League coming together to face something big. Some interstitial thing is coming towards us because we have already seen Starro, a giant starfish on the Earth, and now we are seeing a caterpillar on the Earth, and people from other planets like butterflies are coming to the Earth. So definitely something is coming towards the Earth. The other planets are getting destroyed, and that is one of the reasons because we know that Darkseid when he is actually getting his own power, when he is increasing his own power, he is actually thriving on other planets and destroying the planet from the core. And that may be the reason. That is the reason the other planets are getting destroyed. Like the planets of Krypton, the planets of butterflies, the planet of Starro, they are getting destroyed by Darkseid, and next the target will be Earth. So man, DCU is finally going their right way, and Darkseid is coming. So these are the two theories which I want to tell you. And
I would just like to
finally,
mention one more thing, which we see in this episode of Peacemaker Season 1, Episode 8, that after the Justice League is shown in the ending of the series, in the ending of the episode, we also get to see that they cut the scene and they went straight into the hospital scene, which was
yeah,
in the morning, and the
yeah.
Justice League scene was at the night. So there might have something happened between Peacemaker and the Justice League, which is not shown in this episode or in this series of season 1, but it might, you might know it in the season 2, or else
Yeah.
there can be another movie where you can find the truth of that part. So yeah,
Yeah,
till
because you can see that the way Peacemaker just made fun of Aquaman and other heroes like Flash and the full team. That was very rude. And he's actually not supposed to talk to Peacemaker like not to talk to Justice League like that. But then we know that after that, Aquaman is very angry man, and he didn't like the joke he has. First of all, he want to try to just tell it very normally that come on man, that was a rumor, then bring it up. But when Ezra Miller also said that no man, I think that's not a rumor, then he was actually angry, and we have not seen the scene after that. There it was a night shot, and then we saw a shot from the next day in the morning in the hospital. So definitely there is something happening in that region. And why would that? Justice League just come on the call from Amanda Waller? Maybe there is something going around in that place itself. Maybe not relating to the butterfly, maybe relating to something other, some other superheroes, or maybe some super villains are coming in that region or in that zone specifically. Because that is the
also,
reason
I would
Justice
just
League.
like to say that the last scene of the Justice League, which is shown in this episode, was not quite pleasing as to see where, Ezra Miller and Aquaman was directly watching Peacemaker and his team, but suddenly Superman and Wonder Woman turned around, and I felt on my back of my head I felt that it was not quite pleasing, but they cut into the scene from on the next day. So I hope we get to know it. What's the truth behind that? But until then, stay in this channel, subscribe the channel, like this video, comment on our video, also share the video as well as the link of this channel, and spread positivity to everybody, and keep supporting us and make us reach our first goal.
If you are a fan of our channel, please like, share,
Yeah.
and subscribe to the video. And until next time, hashtag DC forever.
Yeah.